Hi, welcome back to Messy Tea with Tay. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content. Titi and Aries took to their streams to discuss some of the problems that they were having inside of their relationship. Let's take a look at the clips.
You know what's together? Let's go make y'all miss each other. You know what's crazy? I'm just a girl because I'm really just thinking about because I want to be under him. Like, I like to be around him. I don't mind it. Like, I'm chilling. Like, he's like my best friend, you know? And, I lost it. But, yeah, he's like my best friend. So, of course, I want to be under him. But I think he doesn't want to be under me. And now I'm like leaving, not leaving, but now I'm like, taking space to myself just to hope that he misses me type shit, which is probably not a good idea, but that is the knowledge in my brain at the moment, which is probably but together.
I told Teetee that we don't go on. Teetee might say that we don't go on a lot of dates, right? And I told Teetee, I understand that. That's my fault. But from my perspective, I'm in work mode, right? That's what I tell her. I'm in work mode, poo-poo. So a lot of the times, like for men especially, a lot of dudes go through the same thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the mindset right now at this very moment where I want to work. I'm not thinking about anything else but working, and that is a problem. Okay, it might sound good. You might be like, okay, yeah, Aries want to work. Okay, I understand that. But sometimes, you know what I'm saying, a lot of couples clash, they break up, they get divorced because you pick your work over your family. And I understand men feel like we can do that, but in reality, we really can't. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't pick your work over your wife. You can't pick your work over your kids. You got to figure out a way to balance both. Teetee might say that.
So yes, guys, after hearing Titi's complaints and hearing Aries' response to her complaints, what do you guys think? Do you think that Aries is just in work mode and worried about being the best protector and provider for Titi he can possibly be? Or do you think he's just making excuses on why their date nights are seemingly non-existent? But it definitely seems like problems between the pair has been brewing for some time, because take a look at some of these clips from their stream.
Me and Teetee had so not even an argument, right? Not even an argument, but couples clash heads all the time. Y'all just don't get to see that type of shit. Because when we clash heads, we always made a promise that the that we go through at home stays at home.
Even if I try to beg him to rest, he's not going to.
I don't want to relax. That's what you telling me? I don't want to relax. I don't want to relax.
Your forehead
I want to work.
is sweaty.
I want to work. You 17 days in. That's why you want to relax. I'm 5 days.
Well, that's okay though.
Later anyway.
See, but that's you know what you're gonna do, Aries. You're gonna become like those husbands that work 24/7 and don't have time for their girlfriend.
Yeah, you gotta think about this. If I work hard, as hard as I possibly can, you don't have to do this shit. You can focus on your clothes. You don't gotta do none of that shit.
I understand.
You can be a stay-at-home mom. You ain't gotta work at all. That's my goal.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You can focus on your clothes, and your business, and your actual passion. If I work hard and stay working hard for as long as I possibly can, we're gonna be good.
I understand.
That's my brain.
I understand that. I'm just saying, like, maybe just take like one day to like just me and you, you know? Like, even if I
like what? Do that shit.
Never look. You never look.
That's because you be having clothes on. Do that shit, booty ass. Like what? Put some oil on that shit, man.
What if my brothers see this clip? That's kind of weird. You can't say those things.
You a grown ass man.
Stop saying I'm a grown ass man.
Get the fuck out. Get me out this.
Stop saying I'm a grown ass man.
Stop fucking playing. Stop playing around with me. Stop fucking grabbing me.
Stop saying I'm a grown man because I'm
Why
not.
the fuck you do that?
Oh my God. If I want, you know what?
What is wrong with you?
This conversation anymore.
All I wanted was some ass.
Okay,
I just wanted to see some booty.
Okay, you wanted to see some booty, but call me a grown man.
What does that mean?
I'm not a grown man.
I know, but
that's offensive.
a grown woman don't sound the same. Grown man gets the point across.
Never look.
So yes, guys, go ahead and drop some comments for me down below, letting me know your thoughts on TT and Aries' relationship, and do you think they'll be able to get over this hurdle? Recently, it's definitely starting to seem like Kyra and Jazz are trying to let everyone know that they're actually in a dating relationship and not just besties. Let's take a look at the clip.
Of your best eater.
Jay.
When is the last time you had sex?
Last night.
Okay, when is the last time you gave head?
Last night.
Damn! You own it! Drop the...
Even though it seems like Jazz has been trying to confirm that she's dating Kyra, it's definitely not stopping her from having some spicy activity out in the Bahamas. Let's take a look at the clip.
We friends. We friends now. We like it. All right, man. I only got you on Instagram and how we locked in.
Okay. I'm gonna follow you.
All right, babe. When you follow me, let me know because I'm at the party.
You gonna follow me back? You know you famous.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, Key got my phone. I got nervous.
Yeah, you gonna do this? Who gonna be the drink? Why you skip yourself? You ain't say it. You skipped it too? Oh. They did, yeah. Peso did skip it. I did. Now I'm about to say you go to the drink. I think I'm about to Jazz and Ross. They neck and neck.
So yes, guys, go ahead and drop some comments for me down below, letting me know your thoughts on Jazz saying the girl made her nervous, and also saying that they were going to follow each other on their socials. It's definitely looking like Cenat is tired of people coming for his girlfriend Gigi, so he's decided to try to do some damage control.
And how Cenat was gonna handle the internet hating his girlfriend. I'm like, is he gonna try to quietly distance himself? But no, he doubled down like a real one. He said, babe, no, come put on these matching outfits and we're gonna get some good clips of you circulating.
Smell it. Smell like ass. You would know.
Cause that's really all it is just some bad clips. You know, the algorithm is messy. As soon as she popped out, next thing you know, they show you a clip from 2 years ago. Like, you know, she was mad about a lychee martini, right? This hurt. Like, dang, all right. Kai is very good at his brand and likability, okay? And that's where Gigi right now is struggling in that department, and he helping his bae. He like, come on, we gonna get some good clips going.
All I'll say, listen, y'all are a good couple.
Thank you.
I'm saying, like,
Appreciate that, bro.
we're a couple. Like, I'm saying, I need my couple to be like this. I want a girl like this.
Pookie Lee Bop, like. And I hope these clips work, and I hope it's a turning point for the image, because y'all doing too much. Y'all dragging it at this point. You know, the internet will try to bully someone until they feel like they can't even be themselves anymore and they can't even say anything. Like, oh my God, Jack, like y'all never had a bad day or an off moment. Like, let's use cancel culture to really cancel people who are messing up our country and messing up our communities. We don't need to be having a whole hate train just because a girl laughed at the wrong moment with her friends. Like, come on now, y'all. I was wondering how Kai...
So yes, guys, go ahead and drop some comments for me down below, letting me know your thoughts on Kai bringing his girl Gigi on his stream. And do you think that they had some cute moments? It looks like Nadia J being over the compact house and running it has came to an end. Let's take a look at the clip.
And a few gonna understand, and only a few gonna understand, and the rest gonna take this as if I deserved it. But when everyone started being pulled away, I got an email, and people getting on live, all that other stuff. I got an email, and it came from, because our home is under association, so like they have people walk around, make sure our home is good, all this other stuff. I got an email, and it said, oh, well, you need to be evacuated by March 31st. Your live stream and YouTubing is going against the homeowner rules. I said, man, please. I was like, out of all the things y'all could kick us out for, y'all kicking us out for a stream that we did. What stream did we ever do that was bad? Never made sense. So I promise y'all, we in the crib be like, we not getting up out of here. We don't care. That makes no sense. And da da da. I promise y'all, I'm gonna say up until 4 or 5 days before the eviction. Man, I try to pay my rent. I'm calling. And they're like, can I get your address? I said, da-da-da-da-da. They was like, oh, you got a early termination thing. And I was like, for what? Like, who can I contact? Like, what do I have it for? Like, da-da-da. Okay, cool. They was like, okay, well, you need to call the renewal office and all this other stuff. I'm like, all right. Call the renewal. Oh, well, you're gonna have to contact the moving people because I can't see. All I see is you have an early termination and all this other stuff. I'm like, early termination. They said contact y'all. Now you telling me contact them. Okay, cool. So they took down my name, the address, number, dub sub, love you. They took me all down. They was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have them give you a call. Mind you, it's like 5, so like they closing. So I'm like, all right, they're gonna give me a call tomorrow morning. Okay, cool. Next day come, never answered. I mean, they never called again. All it take was 15 minutes to be on hold, and then the phone would hang up. So I would have to call again, and just kept putting me on hold, and it was like they didn't want to talk to me. So I'm like, all right, like, bad, like, it's cool. So I ended up calling my grandma. I told her what was going on, and she was just like, look, Ma, like, just go ahead and move out. It's been too much going on anyway. Just move out. I was like, but they have to give me 30 to 60 days to move out. Like, that's by law. And she was like, no, if you want it to go through court, it'll be on your credit. You don't want that on your credit. So I was like, oh, so that's what that means. That's okay, cool type shit. So we ended up moving out, and it's just been that, honestly. Again, a lot of weird stuff that haven't hit the internet just been showing. It's a lot of weird, but if you gonna understand. And
so yes, guys, go ahead and drop some comments for me down below, letting me know your thoughts on Nadia J being evicted from the Compact House and having to go back and live with her grandma. Guys, thanks for tuning in to Messy Tea with Tay. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content. Thanks.